The numbers show that about a quarter of retirees, 25%, say that they rely solely on Social Security as their income in retirement. Well, if you go to the Social Security website itself, it will tell you that we're only going to pay on average about a third of your earned income over your life. So we don't want you to rely solely on Social Security. And then when you look at things like the tax revenue that is being generated and the tax cuts and I think we added another $3 trillion on the debt. And that is a big assumption because we're assuming that the measures to reduce the debt later are going to actually be kept on the books. And so what I'm saying is they normally will pass and it'll say, hey, over the next 10 years, we're going to cut X amount out of the budget. You're like, all right, cool, whatever. They're like, all right, well, we're going to do the tax cuts today. And you're like, and they said, and we will phase the reductions over the next 10 years. And you're like, well, wait a minute, what happens if a new Congress gets elected and they just cancel the reductions? And they're like, well, yeah, that's what pretty much happens most of the time, which is why we have $40 trillion in debt. Because we say, we'll do the cuts today, we'll do the reductions tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. And because of that fact, that is one of the reasons that they say Social Security is going to go bankrupt. And not in the sense that it won't have any money, but in the sense that it no longer has the extra money. So right now, Social Security generates about 70% of what someone's Social Security benefits would be. And so they say, it's on the website, that, hey, we're probably going to run out of money within the next 10 years. And if that happens, we're only going to give you 70% of what is promised. So if we promised you $1,000 a month, we're only going to give you $700 a month. If we promised you $2,000 a month, we're only going to give you $1,400 a month. If we promise you $3,000 a month, we're only going to give you $2,100 a month. So you can see how that 30% cut is kind of steep.